Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. Let's take a look at the crafting real quick. So what have I got? I've got a bunch of nothing for the crafting, right? Oh, I can craft some Deadeye, which improves accuracy and gives a chance to interrupt. Don't think I'm going to right this instant, but I'll do it later. Yeah, so we are in Port Majer, and we still have to talk to Governor Fialo, which I think I'm going to do real quick. And then we'll go ahead and inspect some of those back alleys for that gang, for the captain of the guard. All right.
As you wish.
What do you got? A Derwidian ship? I'm surprised it ever floated. Alright, this is all theft.
Let's take a look.
That's theft, of course. The painting of a wooded glade assigned to Luis Claudio. Got, oh, this does not have a theft on it. I'll be grabbing this. Yo, cook. So what's down here? Again, just food. Nice. Let's see what's in here. You got a guard, you got Luisa. Talk to her. Sounds as if you had a narrow escape. The pirates have been bold of late. Let's talk to the governor.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Marche.
He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
She bobs her head in your direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as...
They have a background. Clario's tone is polite, but there is a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Jyoti to address you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
Indeed.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
He spreads his hand in an apologetic gesture. Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marche claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Claudio winces.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
Giant, where did it go?
Why, I haven't the slightest idea. Wherever giants go, deep beneath the waves, with luck.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
Yes, it was. Reports.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor.
Sounds like you're stuck on the island now.
All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
What could I do for you? I just got here.
Indeed. Which means I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare the guards. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them.
Understandable.
There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
Alright, well, we've got arcane or metaphysics, history. I know that luminous Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, It sells for considerable sums.
So these guys are mining
The trading
Adra, even
company
though that
has
governs
invested a
the
lot
cycle of
time
souls.
and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Alright, how does one go about refining Adra?
How indeed. That, I'm afraid, will remain a trade secret.
Yes, indeed.
We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture, up until very recently.
Okay, what happened?
We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise.
I take it didn't go well.
And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since.
I
nor
remember
any of
this.
his
You gotta find this
assistants
guy.
Or the workers. I must know what has
It's basically your first true
If
gun
Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk.
Don't worry, I'll find
Which
it
is
for you.
where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
And if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain
He's all about the
contractual
information.
obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health.
I
of
can do
course.
that, sure.
Gilad, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island.
Excuse
I'll
me.
mark it on your map here.
Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
It's because I promised to go do it. With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of dawn stars
Ha!
crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Claudio darts a quick, sour look in Joti's direction.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
My apologies. I got something got it choking to death here. All right, let's go on. Pretty much looted this guy's house. Let's do the mini quest first. The side quest first. All right. Let's exit up here. So we've got like 3 or 4 things going. We're in the harbor right now. We can go to Goreki Street to do that subquest. And we can go to Sataweze. And we have to go to both. We will be going on foot. We'll go here. 1 hour, 9 minutes to complete your journey from Port Maje Harbor to Goreki Street. Sure. So I'm supposed to deal with these guys peacefully. As you make your way along the side streets of Port Maje, you come upon visible traces of the storm's passing. Many of the houses here boast cracked window panes and sagging awnings as you pass narrow streets strewn with foliage and debris. The cobblestones beneath your feet are still slick with water and silt. Before long, you are ankle-deep in sucking mud and loose stones. The flooding only worsens up ahead, where the water level rises to the knees. Most of Port Maje's residents have fled this region for dry land. But the murmur of raised voices ahead, and the occasional splash suggests you are not entirely alone. Gotta wade through the water.
Something must be wrong with my vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness.
Okay.
But you You are quite blinding.
What's the last thing you remember?
Pain. I came to help one of the traders gather her belongings. Then other men came. They struck me over and over. Is that why I cannot see?
So he was murdered for stuff. You're dead. Come with me.
Dead? Oh, but this is terrible.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher.
Dark eyes solemn, Joji circles her lance around the departed soul. The lantern are gone. So there's a looter spotted? Okay. So you need to come up here. You need to back up. And you need to come here. Well, we got our combat on. Ow, with my main character up front, of course.
Yeah?
Okay, you
Uh-huh.
gonna come up here. Can we do a proper heal? Oh, excuse me, I was like choking. Yeah, so we've got him healed up. And we will finish our movement. There we go. And turn.
What do you need?
Alright, you. Are gonna move up to here. There's not a dash option, is there? That's as far as you go.
Well,
You are going to move back here. And we're trying minor missiles over here.
Lava will be on sick.
Okay. Turn-based combat makes this game play a lot differently.
what do you need?
Well, you're gonna step up.
May I be a candle in the night.
And, we'll do that. I think that's all you can really do.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, what can you do? You can come melee.
Ho! Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
I don't know if you will or not. Let's range this one. His melee, his standard attack does better than his spell.
Bastards.
Ow, I'm just getting ruined here. Oh, there's.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, that's okay. We're going to. Can you move here a little bit? Oh, you can't really. Not really. Let's go ahead and do Holy Radiance.
Ho!
That one's flanked. God, RPG Crawler's just taking a beating.
We're dropping like flies.
Yeah?
And he's down.
I'm on it.
Well, he got 2 grazes, but he's down. we pick up RPG Crawler? Man, I'm
I
getting
need some
beat.
help here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast this again.
Mo, Ixie, on us.
Yeah?
Do this one.
Leave it to me.
Man, I am barely able to hit this dude. This might be a death. Largely because my main character just got brutalized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Second wind yourself.
Here we go.
Still up. Ow, stop
Happy
it.
to oblige.
Finish him off, please. There we go. Ow.
What do you need? May I be a candle in the night.
What can I do you for?
Let's go ahead and take him down, please.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
Yeah?
Alright, you're gonna get knocked down.
Varathus!
That's all you can do.
Bones!
Oh, and she's down. Adair's gonna have to solo it. I'm having flashbacks to my last Let's Play where Adair was just like the dude that managed to solo a bunch of combats.
Here we go.
We still got two looters here, and they are just brutalizing me. Don't kill me.
I need some help here.
Alright. Knock him down.
That must have hurt. Leave it to me.
White.
Hey,
Let's finish him. Adair barely survived. Everybody else was down. Definitely gonna have to loot all of that. Wow, that was rough. Well, I got a potion of minor healing to replace the one that I used. Adair, you want to go first into these areas, please? All kinds of dead bodies out in here. Alright, do we need to go over there? That leads out. So, I want Adair to go
I
first.
guess I make as good a... Yeah? Uh-huh.
There we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. What does this do? Either the former inhabitants of the looters have taken most of the home's contents, a few scraps of detritus float upon the dark waters.
Nothing but endless griminess. This is not the afterlife I was promised.
Not yet, at least.
You seem to know where you are going.
The soul crosses ethereal arms over her chest.
Watcher, you're talking to a lost soul, aren't you? I'll just shine them the light real quick.
The lantern rattles as Jyoti swings it overzealously between you, siphoning in the spirit's essence. What does her lantern do, anyway? Let's talk.
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around.
Okay.
With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand.
Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
I did, recently with you.
We haven't even talked yet.
You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end.
Her face alights with a fierceness.
I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness.
Okay.
Tell me what's on your mind?
What are your thoughts on Eothas?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
Huh. Jyoti taps a finger on her lips and hums thoughtfully. What's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him.
Okay.
Aethys embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died.
Adair points affably in approval.
And I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life. And rebirth after death.
So he's now just a death god.
Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death.
That's unfortunate. What's your take on Eothas leading up to and during the Saints' War?
I really only know what my folks taught me.
She scratches the back of her head, hesitating.
Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die.
Yep.
As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my high priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life.
Okay.
Obsidian,
It's a little
rot,
bit dark. But,
regrowth.
I mean, it has its place.
What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god.
Alright, what's your take on Eothas following the Saints' War?
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change.
Right?
He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
Let's speak of
No
something
need to
else.
fiddle-foot around. I'm listening.
Shouldn't you be swearing so much for a priestess?
Reckon not.
She grins wide in confidence.
But I can't help but be a touch wayward.
Alright.
I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight.
Yeah.
But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words.
She waggles her sickle around in a helpless sort of gesture.
Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it.
Adair nods in agreement. That's
Sure
all
thing,
for now.
Watcher.
See, her and Adair should get along
Yes.
better. But I think
Of course.
that she creeps Adair out. Like, really creeps him out. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. So what's down here? Anything useful down here? The dear wooden captain, are you here to say? No, I'm just here to loot. Good find. Yes, indeed, it was a good find. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just looting the place. Killing other looters, but, you know, I gotta do my part to keep the streets clean. Oh, who we got up here, Laurie?
To get this lost, Miko, you must have been trying real hard.
The young elf's hand drops to the pistol on his belt, palm in the grip. The faintest hint of a sneer plays about his lips as he watches you, unblinking. It's obvious that mission needs to put a stop to the looting. Ilari snores, his nose wrinkling. He regards you for a moment longer in expectant silence. Then he throws his head back like a braying and unpleasant laugh.
Merle, she must be desperate. Not so desperate as to come here on her knees to beg for herself, but she sent you. No, there's my answer. I get my cut. There's no sense in ruining a good thing.
Diplomacy 1, help her out this once, and Savia will owe you a favor.
A favor? Merle, I should buy her dinner, maybe.
Mid-chortle, Ilari's brows draw together. He runs a thumb along his jaw, frowning.
Done. I'll do it. Bon Piaco. Can't be too bad, having a commander in your pocket.
Hey, no problem.
Tell Savia this isn't permanent. Second the water clears up and things are back to normal, we're through. I'll spread the word. Gorechi Street is under lawful protection now.
Sounds like a plan. So we're leveled up. Or at least I've leveled up my main 2 characters. Let's do that while we can. So I will continue to boost, I will boost explosives. Well, no, I don't know. First of all, I will boost diplomacy some. And then I will boost Arcana. I don't know. Maybe I need to get mechanics. I need to get mechanics on someone. I'll do Arcana for now, though. Alright, we got level 2 stuff up. This one's in the Grimoire. This one's not. So we got Curses of Blackened Sight, which blinds people. Bewildering Spectacle, which gives a bewildering distraction and such. This is Infused with Vital Essence. Infuse the caster with Vitality, granting them the Fit and Smart inspirations. Right click for details. Fit gives you +5 Constitution, Smart gives you +5 Intellect. This one gives you protection. Wait, so those basically just give you permanent buff, or semi-permanent buffs or stances. So the little star means you got it, right? Or no? I liked combusting wounds in the last one. Fetid Caress was actually really nice too, though. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I got 2 abilities. Rolling Flames is okay. Could do Binding Web. It's all crowd control stuff, which is really my best bet. Alright, so how are you, Adair? You will take athletics, and you will take intimidate, or you will take streetwise. Let's do survival. As for level 2 stuff, you will take stances. And you will take Into the Fray. Yes. And those are basically useful
I don't see why not. Yeah?
for a number of things. Alright, let's head out of here.
You must go.
Let's go up to Stawezi and see what's in here. Ah, loading screens. And this is where the Amawa kind of live. That's stealing.
Amura's winds blow sweet upon you.
Alright, you got anything for me? The Valiants bring us toys. Do you have any? No, Keha. What do you got for me? The Amawa woman steps sideways, angling herself towards you and meets your gaze with an intense stare.
I do not know you.
Her voice is quiet, but each word is clipped and harsh.
You were looking for Kawa?
Rinko says that you robbed him during a card game.
Rinko?
She scoffs in a guttural burst of sound.
The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea.
Right.
He dares to call me a thief?
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagate's storms. Even when they ignore our advice.
What advice was that?
Ikawa told me I should see the tavern. Speak with their people. Learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern.
Oh, I see how this is
until
going.
Rinko.
Did he cheat?
I thought him kind, until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
You should have told the guards you've been branded a thief.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me? I am Mataru. I am the guard in Sadahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
If a Valian broke Wano law, would you be satisfied with the fine levied by the governor?
That is not the same. This has long been our island.
Okay, scowls at you and Jody lifts her chin in interest. Without the coin, Rinko will lose his home.
Don't be foolish. Clario will see to him.
That isn't how it works. The Valians have to pay for their food and pay taxes.
His kinsmen would let him starve?
Yeah. Mokea's brows furrow and her eyes search her face.
Why did this not prevent him playing at cards in the first place?
Because he's an idiot.
Are all Valians so mad for coin? So then, what am I to do? I did not wish him dead.
Give me the coin first and we'll call it square.
Huh. Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade.
She considers the coin purse in her hand for a moment before handing it to you. Her mouth twists into a resentful frown.
I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we got that out of the way. I'm just picking up all of the goods. There's Ikawa, which I will talk to, but first I'm gonna harvest what I can down here. There's the open.
Look at the wares, my friend.
You're a bit out of the way, aren't
Cozy
you?
spot, right? Not much competition apart from the basket lady. And the Hawana have coin to spend and goods to trade, same as the rest.
So let me see what you have.
Best goods on the island.
Alright, so Shorewalker sandals, they give you plus 10% stride, plus 1 resolve. Okay. It's not terrible.
Leave it to me.
This. And then this. What are you doing, Jyoti? Oh, leveling up. That's what you're doing. Alright. So she's going to do alchemy, and she's going to do religion. And then for her second level stuff, prayer for the body is okay. Holy meditation is okay. Iconic projection's always been good. And then, I guess, holy meditation. What's resolute? Plus 5 resolve. I don't know, Pillar of Faith could be good. Alright.
What do you need?
So let's talk to Ikawa. Seated upon a chair before the bonfire, Ikawa looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with a long stick. Ikawa's lined face is pocketed with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as you approach.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
It doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along?
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
Did your people see the giant?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry, though why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
That giant is Aothos. I need to know where he's going.
Aothos? Is it redemption you seek, then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea.
No, he squashed my castle. I want payment.
The Dawn Stars, too, wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found?
Can you help me free my ship?
Yes. One of the old titans, say the priests.
A titan?
Bugatti, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so their queen, hold pacts with such creatures. My priests wonder if this is her doing.
Can you help me free my ship?
Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you.
I'll do that.
Good. Then that is settled.
Why do business with the Valians?
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason?
Yeah, pretty much.
The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little.
All right. So actually, she's a perfectly reasonable individual. But what I think I'm going to do is, before I go ahead and finish exploring here, I'm going to call it here. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment, got your feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.